nature, natural phenomena, and the balance that should exist in Allah's creation. We often find it hard to work out exactly what that means for us in a situation that seems radically alien to those envisaged or hoped for or feared by any traditional civilization. Perhaps that is at the root of the current rather thin performance of Muslim theologians and legists in the area of the environment, the organic, healthy eating, animal husbandry, and many of the issues that seem to be shared concerns among secular and religious people, more or less across the board in the world's religions. We seem to have a scripture that would offer wonderfully, I might say, fertile soil for the development of a profound and striking theology of nature, and one that indeed becomes central to the way in which Muslims are perceived in the outside world, but by and large that doesn't seem to be the case. Perhaps that's just a symptom of the larger disorder that seems to have crept into religiosity in the Islamic world. Those Muslim countries that purport to be the most religious seem to have health problems that are no less acute, and in some cases more so, than countries that are fairly lax or may not even be Muslim at all. It's sobering to reflect that Saudi Arabia, for instance, has the world's second highest incidence of diabetes. What are we to make of this? Is this just another example of us not practicing what we preach? Or is there a genuine difficulty involved in the attempt to extract a contemporary and relevant and immediately feasible theology and program for action on the environment, the organic, the things that we eat from our scriptures? Well, perhaps one way of attacking this question will be to see what the key verses are, and as anybody who's familiar with the Quran knows, the theme of the natural world is one of the most recurrent motifs of the Quran. Reason for that, easy to discern. The Quran in the first instance is the monotheistic voice crying out in protest against pagan cults, many of which are associated with forms of nature worship. We have to remember that the origin of Islam is very different to the origin, say, of Christianity, or the origin, indeed, of rabbinic Judaism. Islam emerges as a, quote-unquote, highly developed,